Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here joined by Mr. 지크린스키, the CEO of Waam Token. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me here.
So, beginning, first starting off, Waam Token. Is it Waam or is it Wham?
It's Waam.
And what does Waam stand for?
It stands for We Are All Models. It means everyone can be a model and get a reward for their being modeling. You know, you don't have to be like a big influencer like in Instagram in order to get money for it. In our case, we want all people, regular people from the street, they can now take a picture, upload it, and get money for it, and get monetized on their data that I will explain later on.
So, then what is the goal of Waam Token? I mean, I assume, we are all models, and I assume it's related to fashion, but then what would be the ultimate goal of Waam Token then?
So we are focusing on the e-commerce industry. As you probably know, it's a huge one, $1.7 trillion only last year in 2018. Out of it, the biggest vertical in the e-commerce is the fashion industry, which is $500 billion only last year. We decided to focus on this first vertical, but later on, all the other verticals will come as well to the platform because it's a huge opportunity for us. And we decided to do that because we also have great partners in the fashion industry.
So then, before we get on the fashion industry, I'd like to touch on the benefits of using Waam Token. So user benefits, merchant benefits, because it's e-commerce related service using blockchain, right? So how does the benefit go?
So it all starts today when it's something that what we call the digital footprint. The digital footprint is all the data that we, the users, leave behind us when we go through applications, social media, website. Now, in specific to the e-commerce industry, it can be our shopping habits. What we like, what we don't like, how much do we pay, how much do we return, what is our brand loyalty. Now, this information is very critical to the retailers today from the e-commerce in order to search for relevant customers and to send you personalized offers. But as you probably know, the big data giant companies, Google, Facebook, and others, keep this data to themselves.
Yes.
They decide what to do, what to share, and to whom to share it. And this is what we are doing here, and the usage here of the blockchain in a way is that, first of all, we are taking this digital footprint, the shopping habits database, the huge one, separating from it the user personal information, storing it on the blockchain. By doing that, now we have two great databases for the benefits of everyone. The retailers now can come to search these digital shopping habits, find for the relevant customers anonymously, and able to send you personalized offer. In parallel to that, the user personal information, which is stored on the blockchain, makes the user anonymous, give now power to the user. Now they are able to control the data, what to share and to whom, and to monetize this data. So we have here these two stakeholders that get these benefits from that.
So while I protect my own identity, my digital footprints, will be sent out to retailers on an anonymous condition so that they would be able to provide a better service to me.
Right. It all starts when you have this great database. So we give them first a retail power tool that allow them to analyze this data, search for relevant customers, and then to be able to send you personalized offer. Now, since all GDPR compliant, you can decide if you want to share or not this data. You decide if you want to get an offer or to get arrested by them by any irrelevant offer for you. But since it's only relevant because we make it only relevant according to your needs, now you have the power to accept it, GDPR compliant, and you get money for it, reward for any of these acceptance.
So now let's dive into the topic, the big one, fashion.
Sure.
So Waam Token has a huge partner. Personally, I'm a huge fan, which is FashionTV. I've been watching their show contents ever since I was in middle school or high school. So how did it all go? How did it all go? And what are you guys looking for from the partnership?
Okay, so we have two great partners. One of them is FashionTV, as you mentioned, just in few words. They existed more than 20 years in more than 200 countries already. They are viewed at more than 500 million households today. Out of it is 230 million households in Asia only, excluding China. So it's huge mass market that they are bringing to Waam platform. They are connected with the top brands, doing very well in the social, millions of likes, for example, in Google, Facebook, and others. And the agreement that we have with them is that they are doing all the marketing of the Waam platform and all the apps that are coming through their social media, airtime, and more. And also, they are going to use the Waam token as a payment method. So this is regarding the FashionTV. Another one.
Well, when it comes to people will be able to use Waam token to pay for their products.
Right, right. So they're able to, and in general, you know, it's like today everybody looking for the killer app. Something that will bring the mass from the street to use something which relates to the blockchain.
Yes.
We believe Waam is the killer app because we bring the mass from the street, from all FashionTV fans and more like that and other apps, allow them to buy real fashion clothes using the blockchain platform, even they don't know it's under the hood here. So this is really the killer app here.
So what about InFASH then?
InFASH is an innovative social app application, user generation content, style Instagram. When you take a picture of yourself and upload it, but instead of just getting thumbs up or like, you get money for it.
Yes, that's the killer part, yes.
Yeah, you did upload, you get money, another money, and more. Now, the best part here is that they have AI technology that takes your look, breaks it into pieces. Shirt, pants, shoes, glasses, everything. Now, since they're already connected with more than thousands of brands globally, also some Korean, let's say I come to the app and I see your picture and I like your shirt. When I click on it, immediately I get identical or similar to that options to buy in the top brands. And when there is a purchase, there is always affiliation fee that comes from the retailer.
Yes.
And InFASH is getting it, but together with Waam, because this is the motto of Waam, they are giving it back to the community, to the shopper, to the model, to the app itself. So everybody are getting rewarded all the time for their activity and engagement in the platform.
And it could be a sensitive question, but how much would I get paid for every likes then?
So it's dependent. There is a reward. There are smart contracts on the blockchain in fully decentralized and transparent that everybody can see. So there is different level of rewarding according to your activity and according to who is the stakeholders, because there is a user, a shopper, a model, an influencer, a stylist. So everyone is getting different type of rewarding per their activity, and everything will be in the smart contracts so everybody can see it.
And like you mentioned, Waam token is planning for, has made massive partnerships as well as future plans that will go out globally because fashion has no borders, right? So I wanted to ask you about the expansion part. How do you plan to expand across the globe?
So we are already in a way expand across the globe because FashionTV is globally all over the world. InFASH is connected to brands all over the world. So it's not a local company whatsoever. All this platform is totally globally from day one. And additionally, we continue to bring additional apps, global apps, with their millions of users that are coming here. We are talking also with influencers, high-profile influencers from the fashion industry, for example, with their millions of users to come when there is a connection now with the Waam and InFASH, for example, they are coming and bringing their followers together. So it's all about it. I would like to say even something interesting about what we give now to the retailer on top of what we said before, if I may.
Yes.
Because, you know, the retailer, they have now this huge database of the digital footprint, the shopping habits. We gave them the retail power tool to analyze it. But we created for them a dashboard for the marketing campaigns. Now imagine Nike is coming to Seoul and want to do marketing campaign for black running shoes. For men in the age of 25, 35, they didn't buy shoes in the last year. Now, all this data existed in this database. The dashboard that we are giving them, they can simulate in advance how many potential buyers will they have? What is the potential cost of acquisition? What is the potential ROI? Maybe it's not good enough campaign. Maybe they need to change their parameter until it's bingo, and only then to send it out to the users as personalized offers. And once they did it, now they can do real time with the dashboard on the ROI, cost of acquisition. This is the beauty of having this big data and all the analytics tools above it.
So retailers will be able to make better offers to customers based on the marketing analysis that the Waam token provides.
Right.
So 2019 is a big year for Waam token because the Q1 starts funding as well as token generation event. So I heard pre to the interview that you guys started your token sales this week. So I wanted to ask you, how is it going so far, and where do you plan to stop it, or where is your market cap maybe?
So we officially, as you mentioned, started the fundraising this week in Korea, and we are excited with that. And we hope to finalize this fundraising this quarter and plan to release our alpha and beta releases later on this year. Up to now, it's going very well. We're speaking here in the conference, have a booth, a lot of meetings with VCs and other investors, private investors. So up to now, it's going very well.
And the total market cap of it, you guys are aiming for?
Okay, we want to raise $24 million, mainly for marketing. Our team, our executive team, has past experience of bringing hundreds of millions of users up till now to apps and managing hundreds of millions of dollars in budget, mainly in marketing, similar to what we are going to do here with Waam on marketing.
Well, that is all the questions we have today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. That was Mr. Asi Zieklinski, the CEO of Waam Token. Thank you for watching.